And good morning, folks. This is Old Man Gib, and or soon to be afternoon. I hope everybody is doing absolutely outstanding. Today, I'm going to continue our conversation about suicide and some signs that you might watch for in those that you're concerned about, such as withdrawing themselves when they're normally real active or real social. Then all of a sudden you start noticing that they are no longer participating, or drastic changes. And sometimes it may creep up slowly to where it's not real obvious. Other signs, for me it was I stopped partaking in things that I really enjoyed. I found that I had no longer had any joy or interest in doing those things. And talking about death, talking about how nothing I ever did mattered. So if you notice your loved one or a friend having all of a sudden strange behavior, withdrawing themselves, just talking about subjects like that, increased usage of narcotics, whether it be marijuana or whatnot, where they didn't before, alcohol, doing reckless stuff, where before they were pretty safety conscious, were careful. Now all of a sudden they just don't have a care in the world. These can all be signs that they're in trouble mentally. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask the hard question. Hey, are you okay? Are you having thoughts of killing yourself? Are you what is going on? Get involved. It is so much easier and better to ask hard questions now than to have to ask yourself a hard question later. Why didn't I? Why didn't I see this? Especially among service members, because whether they be law enforcement, first responder, military, EMS, we become very desensitized, very jaded. Our humor can be very coarse, and so oftentimes it's easy for us to mask these symptoms with humor and it really not raise any flags, because everybody around us has the same type of humor. So if you notice weird things going on with your friends, with your loved ones, ask the dang question. If someone says yes, whatever you do, do not leave them alone. Get them help, and take them yourself. Get some friends over there that might be able to assist if if you're a small person, and they're a larger person, where they could easily physically overwhelm you. Get help, get assistance, and don't be brutal. Don't be come in and wrestle someone to the ground unless they are in the process of attempting to harm themselves. Then by all means do whatever you need to do to secure their safety, but also ensure yours. Call professionals. Call your local sheriff's department, your local police department. Call EMS. Believe it or not, law enforcement is not the enemy. There's an extremely, extremely small percentage of law enforcement and first responders and EMS that are bad folks. I would say 98.9% actually give a flip and they care. That's why they are in that job. So reach out, get help, get your friend, get your family member help. But watch out for them signs. One of the first things I did after my father passed and I moved in with my mother to help be with her, as she's elderly, and she didn't have a clue, is there's a book out there called Tears of a Warrior, and I got that for her so she could read it. Even though I didn't experience the exact same scenario in the book, it gave her a little bit more understanding of where my mindset was at and what was going on with me, so that she could look for signs with me that when I wasn't doing good, wasn't having a hard, when I was having a hard time, wasn't having a good day, you know. So if you know, I'll put a link for that book. I believe I got it on Amazon. I'll put a link to it in the description. Also, there's different various musicians out there. One of them that comes to mind is Soldier Hard. He has an excellent song out there called Red Flags. Look it up on YouTube, listen to it. It's a powerful, powerful song. And just make yourself aware. You're going to have to be proactive, not reactive. So, just some thoughts from a person that's been in the darkness, to those that are out there that may have loved ones that are at risk, or you believe they are at risk. And I truly, truly hope that these videos I'm doing help just one person. If all it does is save one person, then that is phenomenally outstanding. So with that said, I'm going to end this. I wish everybody that hears this an absolutely wonderful and blessed day. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment so that this gets out to more folks for me. And may you all have an awesome week. This is Old Man Gib, and I'll talk to you in the next one.